What is up, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So Virgin Galactic, no pun intended, has been going to space. These past couple of weeks, the stock's gone from $23 per share, and today, pre-market, it hit almost $63 per share. And today I want to talk all about Virgin Galactic. We're going to break down the stock, do a quick technical analysis on Virgin Galactic, and I also want to break down what I'm doing with my position and what's been going on with the company as of late. There is a lot of news coming out that is fueling this rally, so I want to talk about everything. So if you guys find value, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure to go down below, get into the Strive Smart Discord chat, the Facebook group. Hey, if you guys want some free money, check out that WeBull link. You get a couple free stocks for signing up and depositing $100, and you could also get $30 from M1 Finance. All of those are free and linked right down below in the description box. So first and foremost, before we talk about what's been going on as of late around in terms of, company news around Virgin Galactic, let's take a look at the stock's chart. I like breaking down technicals. You guys know that. I'm a big technical analysis guy. When it comes to this 20-day, 1-hour chart on Virgin Galactic, it's very obvious and it's clear that the uptrend is continuing, and obviously it's been uptrending, right? From $23, it hit higher highs, higher lows. We just recently, like I said, hit $63, and now we're pulling down today, intraday, on what is it today? I'm losing track of the days. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It is down 7%, and it's holding $50 right around this 50 SMA on the hourly chart. So, this could end up being a dip buy. I'm not telling you guys to buy this. Of course, you must do your own research, but judging what's been going on these past couple of weeks in terms of this hourly chart and this 50 SMA support, every time we've pulled down to the 50 SMA, we held it and we rallied off of it. So is it crazy to say that we might hold $50 here and rally back into the mid 50s? I don't think that's too crazy. So I'm watching that. And yeah, the price action has been great on Virgin Galactic as of late, but it wasn't always like that. In fact, we've been covering this stock for a long time here on the channel, for almost a year at this point, and it's been a lot of obviously volatility, as you would expect with a company like Virgin Galactic, and there's just been a crazy amount of swings. I mean, this stock, when I first started tracking it back in February 2020, it went from $42 to $9, back up to $25. We crashed all the way to $16, and now you guys can see what's happening. It's just completely ripping, and we hit an all-time high today pre-market. So it goes to show that if you're patient with the stock, you hold through the volatility, and you believe in a stock, that over time it could end up working out. But does it mean it always is going to work out? No. Sometimes things don't work out. And for me, guys, before we talk about the news here and what's going on around the company, right, I am holding on to my position still. I've been buying in Virgin Galactic. My average right now is about $18 in my long-term account, but I was buying, in the 15s, 16s, a little bit in the 20s, right? I was averaging in, but right now and recently, I haven't bought any more. In fact, I'm just holding on to the position that I've already built, and I'm not selling either. I'm not looking to take profits. This is something that I truly want to hold for 3 to 5 plus years, and I think this is just the beginning. And if things pan out, if everything pans out in these next couple of years, their plans map out, I believe this stock could be $100 plus. I've said that before on the channel, and I'm sticking to it. And hey, it looks like we're getting closer to $100 rather than further away from $100 per share. So hey, I'll take it. And yeah, for me, again, I'm just holding on to my position at $18. I like this more as a spec play. It's not a blue chip stock. It's not a very safe stock by any stretch of the imagination. But as a spec play, I love holding Virgin Galactic. And that's just my take. I'd love to know what you guys are doing down below in the comments with this particular stock. Let me know. And if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to hit the like button. And when it comes to the stock in general right now, the market cap is around $11.8 billion. That's when the stock is around 50 bucks. So right now it's give or take around, $11.8 billion. And that has obviously gone up a ton in the past couple of weeks. That means a couple weeks ago when the stock was trading at about $26, $25, $27, that means back then the market cap was what, like $4 billion, maybe $5 billion, maybe $3 billion, right around there. So you have to understand, if you're not in this already, and by no means is this financial advice, but if you're not in this already, you have to understand that this has literally 3x'd almost in the past couple of weeks, and the valuation, the price that you get for these shares has gone up a ton, and maybe, just maybe, it's not the best deal right now for the long term, or maybe it still is. Who am I to judge, right? Who am I to say that it's, expensive or cheap at this point? I don't really know. It's hard to value a company like this, but you just have to understand that. Always keep that in the back of your head. And a big reason as to why this stock has gone up a ton recently, again, in the past couple of weeks, it's gone from mid-20s to over $62 per share pre-market today, is, a big reason could be the short interest of this stock, meaning the amount of shares that are out there for the public to buy, right? The float out there, 72% of that float of the amount of shares out there is sold short. The short interest is 72%. That's according to highshortinterest.com. And that makes Virgin Galactic one of the top 5 heaviest shorted stocks in the stock market right now. So now that we're seeing a lot of this news coming out, their test flight is scheduled for, I believe, February 13th. We'll talk about that here in a second. As we're seeing this, things are panning out. The puzzle pieces are coming together. Things are clicking. We saw a couple weeks ago, right, they had a failed test flight and they aborted the mission. And what we saw there was, as they aborted the mission, they did it very safely. The safety measures they worked out, everything went smoothly. And I think, although they failed the test flight, that's not great in the grand scheme of things. The fact that we saw and got more confidence in the process of them failing and it being safe as, they abort. The fact that it went smoothly, we can see it's safe as investors. I think that brings a lot more confidence to the company and the stock, which is great. And we're hopefully going to see Richard Branson here in the next couple of months end up going up, in one of these flights. So all of these things are piling up, and the shorts, remember, people that are short a stock, they want the stock to go down. So all of these things are piling up. They're looking pretty strong for the company to do well, right? For the stock to go up. The shorts are like, crap, man, we got to get out of this. We have to cover because the stock's going up. And quite frankly, they have no choice but to cover. And that is why we're seeing these massive pushes up in the stock. They're known as short squeezes, right? We saw many short squeezes in Virgin Galactic in these past couple of days. You saw one here on the 27th. It went from $42 a share to almost $60 in the span of an hour or two. That's a 30% move. That was definitely a short squeeze. We saw one today and Friday, arguably all day that day. The stock went from 46 to about almost 60, right? So all day shorts recovering for sure there. And today pre-market, we saw it went from 57 bucks to 63. That was a big gap up. Now it's dropping, and the question is it going to hold the uptrend? That's the million-dollar question. And will we see another massive short squeeze? Like I said earlier, that could happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this stock play between 50, 55, 60 bucks again easily. I would not be surprised if that were to happen. So overall, there's heavy short interest. This stock is a heavily shorted stock, and we could see another big pop. And I'd love to know what you guys have to think about that down below. Now, we got a lot of news around this test flight, right? The next flight window will open on February 13th, like I said, with opportunities to fly throughout February, pending good weather conditions and technical readiness. The test flight will be crewed by 2 pilots and will carry research payloads as part of the NASA Flight Opportunities Program. And a key objective of the upcoming flight will be to test the remedial work that has been completed since December 12th, 2020, when we saw that problem with the flight, right? When the onboard computer halted ignition of the rocket motor. So we're going to see, how have they progressed from this? What have they done from this? So that is great. And the team has since conducted the root cause analysis, completed the corrective work required, and carried out extensive ground testing. So this is going to be huge. I mean, if this, like I'm saying, guys, if this flight goes well, everything smoothly, maybe the stock sells off after, but during that time, I think we're going to be spiking up like crazy. That's just my feeling here. And the next stage of all of this will be to actually assess and verify this work during a rocket-powered flight, which hopefully is going to be February 13th, maybe some point after that here in February, again, depending on weather, all of that. And with rockets, we all know, guys, things have to be perfect. It has to be a perfect window. So once they get that, it looks like we're off. We're going to space. So I'm really excited about that. And following this flight and in line with normal procedures, the team will complete an extensive data review, which will inform the next steps in the test flight program, which is great. I'm really excited to see how they did, from the previous flight to the new flight, the one coming up. And Michael Colglazier, the CEO of Virgin Galactic, said, "We are pleased to be able to get back to the skies and continue our flight test program. I would like to thank our team for their continued hard work and diligence in working towards this important milestone for Virgin Galactic." And that's really true. This is a very big milestone for Virgin Galactic. If they get this test flight rolling, Richard Branson gets up there, they get more and more confidence. That's what you guys have to understand. A company like this that is taking people to places that are, quite frankly, scary. I mean, if you're going to space, aren't you going to be a little scared? You're going to be a little bit scared. So the idea here is to build confidence around the brand. And with all of these test flights that hopefully will go well, Branson going up there, that's going to make the consumer feel more comfortable. And therefore, hey, people that can afford it, 250 grand, I sure cannot afford it. But if you can afford a ticket, you saw all these test flights, Branson, everybody go up. It's gone up and down many times. You're going to be like, hey, let me have this amazing experience. I can afford it. Let me go and do it. And that's going to be a very, very, very good thing for the business here, Virgin Galactic, and the brand overall. And that would be a best case scenario, right, guys? So overall, that's pretty much what is going on right now. Watch out for the test flight. Those are some thoughts on my position, what I'm doing, thoughts on the stock, the short interest, everything going on. So I'd love to know what you guys are doing down below in the comments. What are you up to when it comes to Virgin Galactic? Let me know. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. That actually helps push these videos to a larger audience. I would really appreciate that, guys. And make sure to get into the Strive Smart Discord chat, the Facebook group. Get some free stocks from WeBull and $30 from M1 Finance. All of those are free and linked right down below in the description box. So I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, stay safe out there. Keep crushing the markets. Peace out.